All right, hey, Shalom, we are the Hebrew Israelites. All right, we come in week in and week out. We prophesy the downfall and destruction, all right, of America, which is prophesied in the Bible, man. We want to start by giving all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Wa, Ha, Kodash, Rakah. All right, we want to give double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone.
That's right.
All right, the true leaders are Israel on earth today. We want to say peace and mercy and blessings to the occupant pushing his word, the truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth, risking your lives and freedom to do so. Right. All right. So we out here another day. All right. Another week in Babylon. All right. And what's going on, man? All right. If you're being a watchman, you're paying attention to the shit that's going on the news, man. The shit that's going on in Capitol Hill and Washington D.C., man. All right. You know, with the what's they name, the Flavians and the Patricians, man. All right, because that's where the Democrat and the Republic parties come from, man. All right, they go back to the Patricians and the Flavians, man. All right, and the Flavians, if I'm not mistaken, they was a small society of men. Matter of fact, go to Revelation 13 there real quick. That's what's going into. Cause you know they got this going back and forth with what is it? Cause Donald Trump, he want that wall to be built, man. All right, that nigga really adamantly pushing for that wall. That's why they came up with that, you know, that little what kind of agreement it was. It was only for about a couple weeks, man. Cause it expires on February 8th, if I'm not mistaken.
That's the government shutdown. That was the government shutdown.
Yeah, they came to an agreement, but the agreement only run until February the 8th, man. That's 3 weeks away. The first is that's next week, man. That the 8th is next week. Not the week coming out to this week, because Sunday is the first day of the week.
Thursday is the 8th, next Thursday.
Exactly. You're right. You're right. Correct. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, with this whole thing going on, this debacle going on with Donald Trump, all right, the Democrats and the Republicans, all right, they want to come up with an agreement to give citizenship or permanent citizenship to 1.8 million dreamers, all right, which the dreamers are what, all right, they're illegal. They're children of quote-unquote illegal immigrants that came to this country unbeknownst to themselves, you know. And that's the thing about it, man. That's why I did that video, man. Immigrant, man, you go into that word immigrant, all right, it basically goes back to what, man? To go into, all right, to move in, all right, to remove, man. So how can those so-called Mexicans be immigrants and they was here before, man? They didn't remove nobody out of that place to get there, man. All right?
That's where you get the word migrate from.
Yep, that's right. Yeah, you so-called white people, you Edomites, y'all migrated from over there in Europe, man. All right? You know, those Spaniards, because they was practicing Judaism over there in Spain, Cristobal Colon. Them motherfuckers got kicked out of there for being wicked, man. You know? Yeah, go ahead with that. Yeah, let me see what you
Revelation 13
and 10. No, start at 11.
Yeah. It's Revelation chapter 13, verse 11. And behold, another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon.
Yeah. Read that again, Bible Shots.
It's Revelation chapter 13, verse 11. And behold, another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spoke as a dragon.
Talking about America, man. America is that beast which came up out of the earth, man. All right, he had two horns. All right, and it's talking about what, man? The Republicans and the Democrats, man. All right, that's how they pass all their legislation. That's how they pass all their laws and those unrighteous decrees that they come up with, man. All right, through those what is it? The two what?
The two horns.
Yeah, through the two horns. All right, which like I was saying earlier, the Republicans and the Democrats, they go back to the Flavians, all right, which the Flavians represented the Republicans at that time, man. All right, and they was basically farmers, craftsmen, laborers, soldiers. All right, you know, basically like the scriptures say, the hand of the wicked. All right, when you go into that word wicked, mean like the laborers. So they was just like average Joe Schmoes, man, like what Democrats is today. All right, and the patricians and the Salakia. And the patricians, all right, they was a small percentage of the Roman population, all right, but they held all the power, man. all right? Just like the Republicans, man. Majority of the people in America is Democrats, man, all right? You know? Keep going on that. If you got something, go ahead.
Verse 12, and he exerciseth all the power of the first beast before.
Yeah, he exercises all the power of the first beast before him, man. They don't break this down in the church, man. They don't go into Revelation. They don't tell you what the beast is, man. All right, that's taking the beast before him is talking about the ancient Roman Empire, man. All right, which America is that last leg. All right, which is America is an addition to Rome, man, to the Roman Empire. All right, that's why it says that you had the daily wound but was healed. All right,
that's right. Hey, bro,
read that again. Yeah, go ahead.
This is Daniel chapter 8, verse 25. And through his policy, also he shall cause craft to prosper in this land.
Yeah, through his policy, man. That's talking about his laws, his decrees, all right? The politician, because you go into that word policy, you know, goes into politics, man, all right? And that's how he causes craft to prosper, man. That's how he causes all this wickedness to prosper, man, all right?
And he shall magnify himself in his heart.
Yeah, magnify himself in his heart. The heart is talking about, the Hebrew word for heart is loud. It's talking about his mind, meaning that nigga's being proud, man. All right, he magnify himself. He proud against the Lord.
And by peace shall destroy many.
And by peace shall destroy many. That's how he destroy who, man? You DACA, you so-called Mexicans, with your descendants of Indian descent, man. All right, those so-called Mexicans, they go back to the Aztecs and the Mayans, all right, which they were they had different names for Indians, man. That's where the quote-unquote Mexicans come from, man. All right, read that a little bit again.
And ultimately Israel.
Yeah, ultimately, yep, that's right.
And by peace he shall destroy many.
And by peace shall destroy many, man. All right, so all those peace treaties that the so-called white man came up with, you know, when they came over here to America, all right, he destroyed all those so-called Indians, man. Those Gadites, the Reubenites, he destroyed them. That's why the scripture said, through peace shall destroy many, man. When you hear the so-called white man talking about peace, man, just know it ain't about to be happy, man.
That's right.
Just like he gonna tell you it's gonna be peace when you take the RFID microchip, man.
That's right. All I'm gonna say is he go everywhere trying to bring his quote-unquote democracy, and that land that he bring that quote-unquote democracy to, it gets destroyed. You know, look at the Levant area, you know, Saudi Arabia, the Iraq, Iran general area. He goes over to Afghanistan. He's been over there 10, 15 years now, you know, and he comes with his so-called democracy, his so-called peace, his Christianity doctrine, and he leaves that place in a worse state than it was before he even came, man. You got it.
This is John chapter 10, verse 10. The thief cometh not, but for to steal and to kill and to destroy.
That's right.
Yeah, that's what the so-called white man do, because he's the thief, man. All right, go to Jeremiah 51 and 58 right quick. Yeah, because he proposing a $25 billion bill to fund that building of that border wall.
That's
and
right.
Beefing up border security, man. All this to keep niggas out, man. All right, you so-called Mexicans, man. But here it is, you Mexicans, y'all contribute to America, man. A big percentage. That's why they was talking about that. That's why the tribe of Issachar, they all mad because they pay taxes, even though they're illegal immigrant. They pay taxes. You know what I'm saying? They what you call it? They basically give to this society, man. You know? Yeah. They add to it. Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 58. Thus said the Lord of hosts, the broad ways of Babylon shall be utterly broken.
Read that over.
This is Jeremiah 51, verse 58. Thus said the Lord of hosts.
The Lord, so it's the Lord speaking. Go ahead.
The broad walls of Babylon shall be utterly broken.
The broad walls of Babylon, man. All right. The Mexican border, that shit is like right where Texas. That shit run like 1,000 miles, man. That's gonna be a broad wall if they try to build that shit. But what the Lord says is gonna be utterly what?
Broken.
Utterly broken, man. All right. Because ultimately it gonna get destroyed by ICBM missiles anyway, man. Even if y'all build that shit up. So the Lord said gonna be utterly broken. Go ahead.
And her gates shall be burned with fire.
Her gates shall be burned with fire. Go ahead.
And the people shall labor in vain.
Yeah, the people shall labor in vain, man. All right, all these niggas tripping over they self, man. You know, trying to make it in this society, trying to provide for their family, set up 401k. Even the motherfuckers who build our border wall, man. Which Trump proposed that you Mexicans do it, man. All right, when the scripture said y'all work labor in vain, man. All right, mean it's gonna be useless for y'all to build that wall. Go ahead.
And the folk in the fire, and they shall be weary.
Yeah, they shall be weary, man. All right. So ultimately, that's what's gonna happen if they even complete this wall. You know, but the Democrats is the one pushing back not for that shit, man. They don't want the wall, man. You know.
Baba Kasha, I got a precept for you. Baba Kasha. This is Ezekiel chapter 13. And you got to go into these words to understand where I'm coming from when I say untempered mortar. But it says, therefore thus saith the Lord Yahweh, I will even rend it with a stormy wind in my fury, and there shall be an overflowing shower in my anger. And I must say this first and foremost, this is initially speaking about the children of Israel, but this is like a twofold scripture, and you could use it in the same instance with this wall that Trump is trying to build. It said, I'm going to bring it back, Ezekiel 13:13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, I will even rend it with a stormy wind in my fury, and there shall be an overflowing shower in my anger, and great hailstones in my fury to consume it. Talking about that wall, it says, so will I break down the wall that ye have daubed with untempered mortar. That mortar is what you lay down in order to hold the bricks together like cement. You know, it says untempered mortar. You look up untempered, it means it's like broken up in pieces. It says, and bring it down to the ground, so that the foundation thereof shall be discovered, and it shall fall, and ye shall be consumed in the midst thereof, and ye shall know that I am the Lord. All right, it says, thus will I accomplish my wrath upon the wall, and upon them that have daubed it with untempered mortar, and I will say unto you, the wall is no more, neither they that daubed it.
That's right.
You know, so going into that topic as well, you know, about what this wall that Trump is trying to build, is gonna be to no avail, man. All right, those that daubed it with untempered mortar, they're gonna be destroyed by that great hailstone in the Lord's fury, man. You got it, right?
Yeah.
Just wanted to bring that out right quick.
That's right. Go ahead.
This is Micah chapter 2, verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
Yeah, and that's talking about the so-called white man. They the ones who devise evil, man. All right, devise iniquity, man. They the ones who come up with all this wickedness, man, that Israel is doing, man. That Israel is caught up in, man. That's why I was referring to what, man? They got the, what you call it? They got the sex robots, man. They got the Esau came up with this shit, man. These wicked ideas to catch you niggas up in it, man. And to stop you niggas from procreating. They got the virtual reality sex where you can have sex with your favorite porn star, all right? They got the Clit Liquor 3000, all right? Where it's a mechanism that Esau came up with, man, all right? And it's electronic, and it got different speeds, and it basically mimics a man's tongue on a woman's clitoris, man. All right, hey, this nigga was making memes about. He like, niggas is dead, man. All right, and he said, hey, cause yeah, that's right, man. Bitches ain't gonna need you niggas, man. You niggas is just getting lower and lower, man. You niggas ain't shit, man. Other tribes, man, niggas are pieces of shit, man. That's why Esau creating all this shit, man, to emasculate your ass, man. All right, and then what you gonna do? You gonna do more wickedness, man, just to get to the woman, to get that bitch attentions, man. All right. Go ahead. He the one, he devising all this wickedness, man. Esau, getting you niggas to go off, man. Coming up with all these creations and inventions. Hey, first and foremost, the RFID microchip, man. All right?
When the morning is light, they practice it. Because it is in the power of their hand.
That's right.
Yeah, they do shit just because they can. You know? Just because ain't nobody gonna tell them not to, man. You know? Keep going.
And they covet fields, and they take them by violence.
Yeah, they covet fields and take them by violence, man. The so-called white man. And that's what they did to America. All right, to you so-called Mexicans, all right? And y'all want to be, this place is defiled, man. Hey, America, this place would be just like Israel, man. Fucking desert, barren land, man, if these Edomites continued over here, man. Because that's all they do, man. Everywhere they go, what do they do, man? The cancer to the earth. Cancer, when you get cancer, man, you what? Basically, you die, man. All right? It's like it's a disease, man.
12 and 5.
All right? And that's what it is. Esau, he's a cancer to the earth. So wherever he go, he gonna kill it. Just like over there in the land of Haiti, man. The reason why Haiti like that, because the so-called French, man. All right? Which they Edomites, man. All right? They the ones who got that land is depleted over there, man. Haiti. All right?
You mind if he grab this?
No, go ahead.
Oh, this is
All
Sirach, chapter 12, verse 10.
That's right.
Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
Keep going.
Verse 11. Though he humble himself.
Yeah, who is our enemies, man? Pursuant to what, man? This is the Esther, man. All right, and in the Esther,
83rd.
man. Yeah, that too. That correlated with it, man. I was reading that Psalms the 83rd, man. All right, and when I read the Psalms the 83rd, it made me think about Haman, man. All right, because he wrote that decree to all the kings of the different provinces. He was writing that to all the other heathens, man. All right, that nigga Haman was, man. He was writing it to all the other nations to kill us, man. So that's your enemy, Esau, and all these other nations.
Hey, Baba Kasha, you just made a statement about cancer. It's about to tie right into that, Baba Kasha. Go ahead.
Verse 11. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shall be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass. And thou shalt not know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away.
Right, so Esau has to be totally eradicated because he's a cancer of the earth. All right, what is the cancer? Cancer is going to eventually, if you don't do nothing about it, it's going to spread throughout the whole body, just like rust. Rust is not satisfied, and I got this from the brothers, you know, the elder Barbarian Rebel, man, you know, on the YouTube. He was going into metal, and rust is not satisfied until it has consumed the whole piece, man. You got to cut that whole thing out, you know, in order for it to be clean. So the Lord, he's with nation cleanser. He going to cut and eradicate all of Esau, you know, because he's this cancer of the earth. He goes everywhere, bring a destruction, man. Just like you were saying.
Yeah,
you know?
real quick, because this go right into what he's saying, because that's what it is. That's why Yahushua coming back, man. All right, that's what it said. The physician cutteth off a long disease. The physician is Yahushua, man. All right, and Esau is that long disease, man. That's just like it is, even on the carnal aspect of it, man. When you get cancer, they gotta cut that shit out. They gotta literally go in your body wherever the cancer's at and literally cut it out, man.
That's right.
All right, so that's what's gonna happen, man. So it won't continue to spread. Go ahead.
It's Sirach 10 and 10. Says the
What did you do? Go ahead.
It's Sirach 10 and 10. The
No, that was
physician
12
cut
and 10.
off
All right.
a long disease.
Yeah, the physician is Yahushua, man. Pursuant to what? What's that? Matthews 11 and 12. We're talking about the physician. He come to save, you know, if you got sin. Matter of fact, grab that real quick. Matthew